People along the Red River on the North Dakota-Minnesota border are holding their breath this morning, hoping that the floodwaters have indeed crested and that the levees will hold. Our Dean Reynolds is in Fargo this morning. Good morning, Dean.
Good morning, Charlie. Well, that overnight leakage you reported damaged a couple of school buildings, but it has indeed been contained now, and the river continues to recede ever so slightly. But sandbag production has been resumed as a precaution because in Fargo, you cannot be too safe.
All week long, they had watched it rise, higher and higher than anyone had ever seen. The Red River is an oddity, running north, not south, toward Canada, across terrain as flat as a tabletop. Always flood-prone, it was a sure bet to overflow this year from unusually heavy rain and snow. Chris Laveau measures the river for the U.S. Geological Survey.
I've never seen water this high at Fargo. It's unprecedented.
Thank you, guys.
And unprecedented was the effort to beat it. In Fargo, a city of 90,000, 80,000 volunteers showed up. Men, women, children, everyone who could help appeared in defense of the city.
You got to try to stay positive and just keep praying.
It was a development President Obama noted in his weekly address.
The truth is, we're all in this together, as neighbors and fellow citizens. That's what brought so many people to help North Dakota and Minnesota and other areas affected by this flooding.
But as the week wore on, the river kept rising. Predicted crests of 37 to 38 feet were replaced by estimates of 40, all the way up to an alarming 43 feet, equal to the height of Fargo's levees and dikes. The river inundated the home where Peter Fry lived.
As the water came up from the basement, you could feel all the memories just go right to the ceiling.
His was one of nearly 100 Coast Guard rescue missions this past week. In nearby Moorhead, Minnesota, 2,600 houses were evacuated, while in Fargo, nursing homes were emptied, patients were moved from hospitals, and a certain fateful tone intruded. Fargo Mayor Dennis Wallaker.
If we're going to go down, we're going to go down swinging.
Wallaker and other leaders spoke daily at open meetings that provided the public invaluable information, as unvarnished as the data from National Weather Service analyst Greg Gust.
We're here to make sure that you guys are getting it direct from the horse's mouth, which is the end we want it coming out from.
While the word spread Saturday that the river was at last cresting, no one was ready to celebrate. Eileen Lee spoke with the river a few steps from her door.
Cautiously optimistic, which for a Norwegian is practically delirious.
While frigid weather has helped freeze the river in place, there is still abundant snow cover here. An abrupt thaw could melt it into the river, and a terrifying week could be repeated. But a statement was made here that may be useful beyond the Great Plains. After weeks of national stories about cheats and schemers, the people of faraway Fargo showed what a sense of community really means, and the rewards that sacrificing for a cause greater than oneself may bring.